Pleased to be joined by Jalen Hurts, Captain Hurts. How's that sound to you?
I guess it has a little ring to it, huh?
Yeah, tell me, is it humbling a bit when you get the news that you're going to be the team captain on offense?
It is. And I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. The opportunities that I have and I receive, it's a pretty big deal. And everybody who knows me, they know. Only thing I want to do is lead this team and lead this team to victories. So for my teammates to grant me with that opportunity to lead them, it means a lot. And I want to do what I need to do it for them.
Jalen, last year you didn't have much of a virtual offseason, and this year you get a chance to work in the offseason building up to this season. How much value do you place on what you were able to get out of this preseason?
Not so much as the preseason, but the whole entire offseason, everything we did. As you said, there wasn't much for me to fall back on coming into my rookie year, other than watching from the sidelines, which is also a learning moment. I had opportunities to play in games and kind of get my feet wet. And you could say those were preseason games for this year. But now, we've put a lot of work in and we've just chopped at the bit every day. We've gotten better every day as a team. We're excited to start the season off and kick it off this week and see where we are.
Having a guy that's coaching the quarterbacks in Brian Johnson, a guy that you know most of your life, how comforting is that part of your process?
It's very comforting, and we talk about connecting all the time. We talk about connecting and building relationships and the value of that. And I've been able to build relationships with Coach Steichen, Coach Sirianni, everyone. But having Coach Brian here in the history that we have, I watched Brian play high school football. I grew up around him when he was in high school. I watched him go to Utah, and I watched him end up coaching at Utah and on the Mississippi State with my recruiting process and all of that. So having that in-depth relationship, and it's great to fall on.
Tell me a little bit about the room. You've got Joe, you've got Gardner now in that room. All three of you guys are at different stages in your career. Tell me a little bit about the chemistry in that room.
It's going great. And for me, I try and be a sponge about everything. And to see the wisdom that Joe and even Gardner brings in is very helpful and beneficial for me. And always learning from them. They've all seen different looks more than I have. So I'm always all ears, all eyes to what they're saying, trying to see things the way they see it. And at the end of the day, everybody's trying to help the team win. So
you've got some really talented targets around you. When you look at on the outside, you've got Jalen, you've got Quez, you got G. Ward, you got Devontae. Man, that has to be exciting. Tell me your feelings about those guys that you have to work with.
Yes, sir. I think everybody, we have a lot of ability outside on the perimeter as well as in the box. They can do it all too, the tight ends, but just feeding them, getting them involved, and letting them showcase their abilities and letting them play, really.
You mentioned the tight ends. I think you got one of the best duos in all of football. That has to excite you quite a bit. For a quarterback, your best friend is the tight end because that's that easy throw that you can make.
Without a doubt, and those guys have a ton of experience. They're very helpful for me, and us being on the same page and communicating, and we've done a great job with that. So I'm excited for everyone. I'm excited for them.
So as you prepare for Atlanta, you get to look at Dean Pease's defense and all the things that they do. What is the big challenge for you going down to Atlanta and trying to come back with a win?
Those guys play really good football. They fly to the ball. They have a range on the back end, very good front seven. So it's a good football team, a good defense we're playing against this week, and we're aware of that. So we have to be in our P's and Q's in terms of our execution.
Captain Hurts, can't wait to see what you have in store for this city, for this football team this year, and best of luck to you going down to Atlanta.
Thank you, sir. Let's see how long we can hold on to that name.